What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. Today we're going to be talking about Skies and what I think a major problem he's facing. We're going to dive into that, but first, if you guys are new here, make sure to drop a sub. We're on the road to 50,000 subscribers. It'll help out the channel a lot, and with that being said, we're going to get started. We're going to start by looking at something that I tweeted out yesterday, which, quick plug if you don't already follow me on Twitter, @ComplexDiscuss. But anyways, I had seen yesterday that Skies had just released this new song called Rage, which I later found out had already been out for a month on YouTube. I literally had no idea about this. The song had just released on DSPs though, as you can see, yesterday on November 27th. Well, when I was making this post, I just said Lil Skies returns with a new song, Rage, what y'all think of it? And somebody ended up replying to this tweet by saying so hard to get into him nowadays, which led me to honestly think about that, and I said I agree. I don't think he can build a new fan base with this sound. The people that are still listening are just as older fans, and most quit. This is something that I honestly think is a good topic. That's obviously why I'm making it a video, because ever since Skies returned with this Unbothered album, he obviously hasn't been able to get the same kind of numbers he had from when he took his break, and a lot of people, including myself, don't think he's even been able to find that sound that he had from like 2017 to 2019. I do think it's important to point out that his new song Rage is already gotten 130,000 streams with just being released a day. And hey, I'm not gonna hate on Skies at all. I don't think that's bad within one day's worth of streaming, but we're not here just to talk about this song. We're looking at Skies more in general. I think a lot of the new stuff that Skies has released with Unbothered, the Deluxe, this song Rage, maybe even Play This at My Funeral, I just don't think that he's going to be able to build fans from this new sound. Like I said in my tweet, it seems like a lot of people that still listen to Skies were just fans to him previously, and that's obviously decreased a good amount for the fact that he sold less once he returned, and his streaming numbers aren't as high as they were, and there's really not a lot of people talking about Skies unless it's something like this or a more negative light. I'm not saying I don't like his music, because I really do like his older projects. As for his new stuff, there's songs on Unbothered that I don't mind at all. I will throw on every once in a while and still listen to. I'm not a huge fan of the new sound and direction that he's tried going in, and I think it's just for the fact that it sounds like his old music, but not enough to give you that nostalgic feeling. It's more of just the melodic flow, the beats, that stuff has stayed the same. The energy that Skies brings, and just, I guess maybe just how the new music feels these days isn't the same as before. If you listen to Skies' new album, I feel like everybody will just be able to tell there's a difference there, which I guess there should be, because there's a few years gap in between Shelby and Unbothered, and in between that time Skies was going through a lot. He obviously had a kid, he had depression, I'm pretty sure. There was just a lot that played into him wanting to take some time off, and when he returned, it just wasn't the same, at least for me and a majority of people that I've seen talk about Skies. But to me, it just seems like Skies is in this lane now where there doesn't seem to be a big audience that wants the type of music that he's gonna release. And like I've already said, newer people that have never heard of Skies before and are just now listening to him, I feel like it's got to be hard to get into the new style of music that he's releasing, just for the fact that I think the quality has went down a good amount. But for actually building a fan base and attempting to do that with the way Skies handles stuff, with the type of music he makes, with the way he just goes ghost, he doesn't release a lot, it just doesn't work these days. I understand he might not want to be on social media all the time, and you don't have to do that. I could think of Snot, for an example, someone that has collaborated with Skies recently. Snot's not really ever on social media posting stuff. He doesn't release a lot of music, but when he does, he has those core fans that are there waiting for him. To me, it seems like that's what Skies is missing nowadays. He used to have that, and I do think he has a fan base that wants him to release music, because I know he has like a leaking community and all of that. To me, it just seems like it's gonna be hard to build any kind of fans with hardly releasing music, hardly hyping your fans up on social media, and with this sound that I don't think is too appealing to a lot of people. It's just gonna be hard. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Am I hating too hard, or do you think Skies is able to build fans with what he's doing? With all that being said, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.